This is Unscripted with Melanie Anderson.
Hey everybody, welcome to Unscripted with Melanie Anderson. I'm so excited you guys are here today. I am just so grateful that you are taking this journey with me. And if you haven't tuned in to our last several episodes, make sure you do. This is our third official podcast vlog. I've already given action plans for your previous two. You know there's more coming. Today we're going to talk about attitude of gratitude. Oh my goodness, is that not a challenge some days? You know, it's not easy to be grateful when your bills aren't paid, when you're frustrated, you're annoyed, your kids are driving you nuts, whatever it may be. I think many of us can get into a pattern of negativity, frustration, and not really sure where to turn. And then all of a sudden you become somebody you never used to be based on what life is throwing at you. And I challenge you, okay, I get it. You know, we are challenged. We've got all kinds of things going on in our lives. But what are you going to do about it? That's my challenge. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to change your attitude to one of gratitude? And I will tell you, I can promise you, when you understand that mindset, when you understand having what it means to have an attitude of gratitude, all of a sudden, your light just shines bright. And I think people see that. They look at you and they just know there's something different and they want to be around that. That gravitates people. And what a great way to, again, have impact on others. You know, other people struggling, frustrated, having a challenging day, having a rough day. We all get it. But again, what are you going to do about it? And so for me, what it is, sometimes it's a decision. You know, it's not always a feeling. It's a decision. And I have to wake up and I'll say, okay, today, what am I grateful for? And maybe it's the small things. Maybe it's, a loved one. Maybe it's a pet. Maybe it's, that today, I had been given, a meal. Maybe it was that somebody did something nice for you. Whatever it may be, I get it. Whether it's the raining, if it's raining and you're frustrated and it's a bad day and all of a sudden, the clouds come in and there's a storm brewing and it's hard to get out of a funk when, weather impacts you as well. I know for me, during the months sometimes of February and March, you could talk about seasonal depression sometimes. Well, what can you do about that and how can you offset that? And again, a lot of it, having a different mindset. And I'm not talking clinically. I know that there are some challenges with seasonal depression. That's not what I'm here to talk about today. But I do believe that sometimes when we make a decision to change our attitude and to find ways to be grateful for things, it could be whatever it may be. I'm just thinking about, you could even have fun with this. You can wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm just so grateful I have this in my life. I'm grateful this isn't in my life anymore. I'm grateful this person isn't in my life anymore. I'm grateful that I have a job. Maybe you don't have a job. I'm grateful that I have, clothes on my back. But what if you don't have clothes on your back? I'm grateful that, maybe I got a shower today. What happens if that wasn't you and you didn't get a shower today? I don't know. I don't know what those challenges are facing you. All I can do is tell you my journey and maybe the journeys that I've heard of others. So I want to hear, what struggles do you deal with and how do you overcome them? And that's really what I want to hear about, because I believe in having a community of ideas. So please know, just don't dump on me. Don't tell me all the bad stuff without giving me the good stuff too. And that's what this is about. I believe in having people that you can talk to. I think that's one of the interesting facets of social media. And let me tell you, we're going to have an episode on, the struggles of social media, the challenges of social media, things like that. But I think it can be a good thing too. And it gives you a voice for our introvert friends, for those that maybe don't want to leave the house, that don't have anybody to talk to. I think it's important to find a community, find people that, are dealing with some of the same things you are, but be a leader in that. What can you do to help others? What can you do to find, gratefulness in the little things? One of my phrases that I say frequently, you'll see me post grateful, thankful, blessed. And I've shared sometimes when I've talked, all over the country, sometimes you'll see me post just that. Grateful, thankful, blessed. If there's nothing else posted and there isn't a photo with it, chances are that means that day I'm struggling. But I'm a big believer in not posting negativity on social media or burdening you with, whatever it is that might be going on in my life. And usually it's just stupid stuff that seem overwhelming in the moment. But it's my way of just reminding myself. I think that typing out the words and then seeing them visually is a way for me to shift my mindset. And so I know that about me. So I know that if I just type that, all of a sudden, and I see it, it activates something inside of me to change my attitude or to remind me that I need to be grateful, thankful, and blessed. So my action plan to you guys today, 1, smile. I think that's a lot of it. Smiling attracts, happiness. It's a physical thing that we can do. You can't be in a bad mood if you're smiling. You can't be ungrateful if you're smiling. And so right now, I hope you're all smiling because, I said the word. How do you not smile when you hear the word smile? Saying thank you to somebody that has done something nice. This is one of those things I'm really, 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 really bad about. Sending thank you notes. Oh my goodness, how many of you struggle with that? But oh my goodness, when I get one in the mail, it's like Christmas sometimes because it's such a lost art. So maybe an action plan for you is you need to write a thank you note to somebody that either said a kind word or did a kind deed. That would be a great action plan for you. So I just want to encourage each of you to just stay positive. I know that we're all dealing with challenges, but our attitude can just truly affect and change everything. So having an attitude of gratitude and your action plans, I want you smiling today. Take some selfies. Do some selfies and share them with me. Tell me everything. How do you overcome challenges? How do you find an attitude of gratitude? And then send a thank you note to somebody that did something nice for you. So thanks for tuning in today, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye.